Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to talk about Maggie losing Hershel, losing her people, and Negan's offer to help.
Yes, guys. So we've already gone through this the season 10C photos. Those were amazing. AMC did release kind of two different little teasers, and one of them was about a minute long, which is where the line comes from Maggie. And then they redid it to about 30 seconds long, and they took that line out. And basically, you hear Maggie saying, we need to get our heads on straight, find our people, find my son. And we'll play it right here so you guys can check it out.
We need to get our heads on straight, find our people, find my son.
Okay, very interesting. Very interesting that they took that part out and the next time they did the little teaser, but find our people, find my son. So,
Yeah.
when how you hear the tone of her voice saying, we need to get our heads on straight. I think this is, she's learning, or maybe the group is learning about the Commonwealth, but I don't know how they would know.
I don't think so.
So are we saying this is another group that's automatically showing up now? Other than the Commonwealth, because they're not going to know Eugene is missing unless he said, okay, if we're not back in so many days, then we're missing. I don't know.
Yeah, this is weird.
Because this is the extra episode.
Look, they're not going to introduce a huge villain to us.
Yeah.
In these extra episodes.
No.
There's no point. We have a storyline. It's coming.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the main focus. These episodes are really, man, I don't know.
Or do you think maybe, because we're speculating here, maybe this could be part of Maggie's, I wouldn't say backstory, but story about how she joined Georgie and how she maybe met Elijah. So maybe during that, she was battling other people and she needs to find our people, meaning the people that she's with Georgie, and she lost Hershel during that time period.
It does make sense that it would be a flashback. I mean, yeah. I think that it's either a flashback, or do you think it's maybe aftermath of the Whispers? And we talked about this in a previous video, that maybe there's some stragglers around. Maybe these are devices. Because look, the scene that I go back to, from the trailer, is an explosion that happens in a forest. Yeah. And we see Maggie involved in that explosion. I think that it's either what you're referencing, or that explosion has something to do with it, and our group gets separated, and unfortunately Hershel is one that gets separated from Maggie because of that. Now,
yeah,
are those explosions maybe devices that the Whisperers left over in Aftermath or something? Now, they're not a group to be known to use those.
No, not
what
really.
The hell is it then?
Yeah, because we saw in like the 10C teaser where Maggie, she's kind of walking through smoke. You see the look on her face, like she's very worried and scared. Maybe that's part of losing Hershel. But yeah, like you said, the Whisperers don't really use guns and bombs and devices. No. They could, but we never saw it. But yeah, ding ding ding.
They used bombs in the Hilltop.
They did.
Invasion.
Well, yes, they did. That's true. So you're right. That's true.
But these are different.
Yeah. That explosion was like more of like a mine. To me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. They could have.
But those were something that they had to light on fire to actually, I think they used something from the tree, if I remember correctly.
Sap.
Yeah.
Tree sap.
How you doing that?
Well, it could, I don't know. Maybe it's leftover mines just from that general area. Maybe it's just, people in different areas of the world find mines and bombs from wars and stuff that you could easily.
We had a mine scene with dynamite.
Oh, yeah, when we met Princess.
No, I'm talking about when Connie. And there was all that dynamite that blew up the freaking mine and trapped.
Oh, yeah. You are absolutely correct. Yeah, okay.
And the Whispers were around that.
They were around that, yeah. It's very interesting, guys. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's intriguing for the fact that, okay, she loses Hershel. But what time period are we talking about? Are we talking when she's back with... Because we've seen scenes with, she's with Daryl, where we're kind of hoping that, Daryl takes her to the Pikes to learn, make her learn about what happened, losing Jesus, Hilltop, the Whispers, and everything. So maybe during... I just don't want them to introduce, like, a little villain in these 6 episodes. Like, okay, where did this villain come from? Where did this group come from?
It would be too filler.
It would
have a filler feeling to it. Yeah. And that's kind of what I really don't want out of these episodes. Look, I know that I don't think these episodes are connected to each other in any way. I don't think there's an overall arc. I don't know.
No, but I know that different characters are going to be in different parts of the episodes.
Sure.
But I don't think, like you said, it's like. I mean, there are additional episodes of season 10, but I don't know if they're really running like concurrently.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do it this way. The Commonwealth episode is not going to be tied to the Maggie episode. I don't think in any way.
No.
The Negan one
definitely
definitely not, because that's more of a backstory to Negan. So I mean, it seems like we're either getting a flashback for Maggie, or something happens when she returns to the group, and that would suck. Because here's someone that left the group after all the shit went down, and the moment you return, you lose your son.
Right. Yeah. Because another part of the trailer I'm thinking of now is when Maggie was actually talking with Daryl, telling him how she told Hershel about who killed his father. If you look at her face, it's very dirty. So it kind of makes me think like maybe it is part of that explosion, and she's going through the smoke and she's covered in dirt, and then she finally finds Hershel, and then she's just having a chill down scene with Daryl explaining this, and she's just covered in dirt. I don't know.
What? So let's talk about Negan's offer to help.
I'm excited. Yeah, so, I mean, we know that Negan's going to be talking with Maggie in the current timeline. When she comes back, she's going to be a little upset that he's out. Of course, she's always going to give daggers when she looks at him, even though she spared his life. But I wonder if Negan, in a sense, will learn of Hershel's disappearance or learn of something and wants to join in to say, I'll help you guys. Let me help you.
Yeah.
Maggie could give some resistance and say, F no, I don't want him anywhere near me.
Maggie would give resistance.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't want him anywhere near my child.
What do you think of the possibility that Negan saves Hershel?
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Wouldn't it?
Like Negan and Judith together or something like that.
I think solely being Negan and Maggie seeing him save.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I don't think anything, and we've talked about this before, I don't think anything is going to take away what Negan did to Maggie. But, that helps.
It would help
the son.
Oh,
that
for
helps.
sure. It really helped with Negan with Judith, because when they saw how kind he was to Judith, how close they were together, and even Daryl started to see it. I mean, at first he was like, "Stay away from her" and "Stay away from Lydia." Is big also with Lydia.
Yeah.
And Daryl, you can kind of see, okay, he's got a softer side. He's kind of turning around. He's not the massive villain that we've known him to be, but they're always still cautious of him. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to be. And they always were, especially in the comics. But I think that would work. I think if Negan would find Hershel, save him, it would kind of show to Maggie, look, okay, not that she would think he would kill him anyway, but
so I mean, maybe we're wrong on this episode. Maybe this episode is solely about Negan and Maggie.
I don't know. It's going to be parts of it.
Where does it line up in reference to the Here's Negan episode? I forgot what number this is.
I think the Maggie episode, unless they're using Maggie in different parts, but I think the Maggie episode is
quite a few episodes away.
It's episode 17, I think, maybe. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. I don't have the episode guide pulled up in front of me, but it's a ways away from few episodes away from Here's Negan.
Okay, yeah.
So. Anyway,
well, guys, this is a tough one. Let us know what you think is going to happen. Is it a flashback? Is it, current day events, and we literally just lose Hershel?
Because I honestly think, Hershel growing up with Maggie and that in the community with Georgie, I think he would probably learn. I think she would instill kind of discipline early on to be like, do not run away. Do not go out by yourself. So Absolutely. It has to be something that would force him to break away from Maggie in order to be lost,
absolutely.
Captured,
I
whatever.
100% agree. I mean, I think that I see Maggie's character being Maggie, the character, being very, I
wouldn't say strict, but
not strict,
very cautious in this world.
Protective.
Yeah,
that's the word
in this world.
I mean, she lost Glenn. She doesn't want to lose Hershel.
For sure.
Obviously, it's your kid, but it's worse in this scenario.
She'll never take her eyes off of him, basically. She'll always want to know where he is at all times. So, let us know what you think in the comments, guys. We are super excited, man. The 10C is coming up soon. We know that AMC Plus subscribers are able to watch this, I believe, a week early. I think it's actually this coming weekend. AMC Premiere, which we are. I don't think we're able to see it that early. Maybe the following week. I'm not really sure. Stay tuned. Like we said, we're doing reactions for all of these. We're super excited for this. So make sure you give the video a quick like. It does help to give our videos out into the YouTube algorithm and just spread our name around there, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, and stay tuned for more. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.